we're going to be using the dumbest gun in every Call of Duty. We're going to play a game with that weapon, go over why it was considered dumb, and then we'll rate it on a tier list. Let's dive in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Call of Duty 4, starting us off. By the way, side note to the video, you can download the map pack, the variety map pack in COD 4 for free. I decided to do it, and the first gameplay I got is on Chinatown. I have not played this map in a long time, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. But besides the point, we're here to talk about the weirdest guns in every Call of Duty, and we're going to start this bad boy off with the MP44. Now, you're probably asking, why is it the weirdest gun in COD 4, T? Like, what happened? Well, here's the thing about this gun that I got to start with. This was the final gun that you unlocked in this game. So, obviously, there was the Gold Desert Eagle, but like your final actual primary gun was this that you're looking at right now. Look at this spot. This actually is an awesome map. Oh my goodness. So you get kind of excited because this is the gun you unlock, and then when you actually play around with it, I'm not gonna lie to you, compared to the other guns in this game, M16, M4, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's definitely not as good. Like, probably one of the worst ARs in the game. Once you got the gun too, there was another thing that was weird about it. There was only camos for it. So in COD 4, there was about, I think, what, 4 or 5 attachments. It was like red dot, grenade launcher. I just got drop shotted, and maybe 2 other things. I can't think of them right now off the top of my head, but this gun had none of them. Look at this iron sight. I mean, it ain't pretty. With some kick. Okay, come on, man. But I feel like it was one of those guns that really nobody used because of, why would you use something that had nothing to like kind of grind for or go improve the gun? I cannot believe I'm playing Chinatown in 2025. This is amazing. All right, let me get 2 more with it. Yeah, baby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was just an absolute blast. Now this gun is not very good, I'm not gonna lie. I know, listen, you're going, T, you made it look so good. I know, calm down. I think this is probably a C tier weapon. Like, not bad, but you're never gonna use this over the ARs in this game, trust me. Well, here we are on World at War, as I say every time, one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. And the gun you're looking at is the Type 99. Now, I don't know how many kills I'm going to get with this thing, but I don't really think it takes a rocket scientist to go over why I think this is one of the dumbest guns in World at War. First of all, just look at it. Second of all, when you aim down sights, what in the world were they thinking? Now, on top of this all, you know, on top of it being, you know, some of the worst iron sights I've ever seen, and visually one of the ugliest guns I've ever seen, they decided to make this an LMG as well. So on top of those 2 things, you also move like an absolute snail with this thing. Now, I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but I'm certainly not saying it's good. Oh my, am I back? Am I him? Oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh, these pistols, oh my. Oh dude, this is just so fun. Okay, when a team is okay, they're gonna make this thing look fantastic if they let me keep doing this. So another reason why it's dumb, we're just gonna go through the reload animation here. Again, we're taking about 5 minutes to do just about everything with this. I can't see, I literally can't see where I'm shooting. Does that guy have last stand? Oh no, I got a guy behind me. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, this is incredible. This is not. Oh my. I just played for 2 minutes. You guys are going to think I'm lying about that. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I don't know how to rank this thing now because these guys either are the biggest bots of all time or I'm a Type 99 fanboy. I'm gonna keep it at C tier. You know what? No, I'm not. What am I thinking? It's D tier. This gun sucks. Anybody that's using an MP44 and not, or an MP40 and not just sitting there sniping, not paying attention, you're gonna lose because it's the slowest gun of all time with the worst iron sights of all time. I almost gave this thing a C. What am I doing? All right, so out of all the times that I've played MW2 in my videos, I have never gotten rust. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta play this just for the video. But the weirdest gun that we're gonna go with in Modern Warfare 2 is the F2000. Listen, I know there's gonna be some people that are upset about it and they're gonna go, wow, F2000 is actually a really good gun. Listen, with a game that had so many iconic weapons and so many overpowered weapons, the SCAR, the ACR, even the AK-47, and then you had this thing which just didn't feel like it fit the game. It almost feels like an SMG in my opinion. And also, I can't see a thing with this recoil pattern. Holy moly, I forgot about it. But I mean, I really think the weirdest thing about this gun is just the way that it feels compared to the other ARs. And I think that's my biggest issue with it. And nothing else besides that. I would say that it doesn't hit as hard, but in a game full of guns that just, I felt like everything was overpowered, this just wasn't. And I just think that that's weird. It's like they missed the gun to go, hey, we need to make this thing overpowered. Like, no, we forgot about that one. Oh no. All right, let me get one more with this bad boy. One more hip fire for the Gipper. Maybe two more. Oh, okay. Well, three things here. Number one, that was fun to play Rust on OG MW2. I have not played that in so long because it's always hacked. Two, the steady aim F2000 is actually not that bad. Three, ranking wise, I still think this gun is not very good, especially the iron sights and like the visual mess when you shoot it. So I know I'm gonna get 3 people upset in the comments about this one, but I'm gonna go C tier with this gun. Everything else was just super OP in this game. Well, here we are in Black Ops 1, and it's not the AUG that we're gonna talk about with this one. One of the weirdest guns in Black Ops 1 is this guy right here, the China Lake. And honestly, for me, I believe this gun was a weapon that never ever came back after this Call of Duty. And there is a reason for that, probably because it's one of the worst guns you'll ever use. Because why in the world did they put in a gun that was so bad, number one? And number two, it's a launcher. So like, it doesn't even kill somebody in the first... I wish I could find... Okay, I apologize. I was gonna say it doesn't really kill people in the first shot. Now, I feel like that was a direct impact. That's more like it. As an explosive, it doesn't kill somebody in one bullet. Unless it blows up cars. I'm sick, man. I'm just so sick, man. I mean, they don't even have to have flat jacket on and they can take this hit. So it's like, it almost needs to be a direct impact, or let me try to get a good one here. What's up, buddy? I don't even know what that shot was. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's also really slow to fire as well. Right here, right here, right here, right here. You know they're gonna be right.
Enemy Cobra headed your way.
Oh no. Here we go. Cut over, bada bing, bada boom. Cut over. You know what? Screw this thing. Hey guys, it's an F. Let's move along. Well, here we are in Modern Warfare 3, and why does every video that I start out with, I just immediately get sniped by somebody in these like Modern Warfare CODs? You ever notice that? Like, I probably can figure out, I need to figure out a stat for that. Like, how many times have I died? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the gun we're going with for the dumbest is the M16. Now, as I get 2 perfectly executed kills, 3 perfectly executed kills, I do want to say the reason I have this in the dumbest category, after the M16 kind of dominated COD 4, I feel like the M16 after COD 4 has just gotten worse over time. Like the MW2 one wasn't very good, and then this one was okay. Like obviously up close, a burst gun is gonna do well, but like when you get into a farther situation with it, it's not that good. And in COD 4, it would have been. Come on, man. I need a little bit more out of you. You're not even moving, man. You're not even moving. I see you. Get out. I get pooped on. I felt like this one kind of fits the vibe because you have two straight Call of Duties of after an M16 being great is now bad, which is just so sad. It really is. And now I'm rhyming. And now I'm getting my kill streaks as well. You guys are not going to believe me that this is actually a bad gun. Trust me. I just don't remember anybody using the M16 back in the day. And now I'm starting to think when I say guns are bad, I might actually be good with them, which is a great thing. All right, guys, M16, MW3. Like I said, they just kind of made each one worse and worse and worse. We'll go C tier. We're going to be nice. Sorry, I'm scratching my ankle because it's still swollen up. Did you guys know I hurt my ankle? My editor will put a picture of it up here. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to make it might heal quicker if that happens. But anyway, I'm going C tier. Let's move on. Well, now we're on Black Ops 2. And yes, this is the Executioner, aka a really, really cool gun, but an absolute wild Bronco. Man, if you don't control this thing, it is going to the moon with the recoil pattern. Oh my gosh, that's one bullet. So there's some slow reloading going on. Oh! When you were playing Black Ops 2, secondary wise, more than likely you were going Cap 40s. And so it was definitely weird for people to be using this thing. But okay, this is the great. I'm telling you, this video, I was like, I might struggle with some of these guns because some of them aren't as good and they're weird. And all of a sudden in this video, I've been enjoying myself besides the China Lake. That's better. Sorry. I probably should have fast reload on this one. But this game, I feel like it was one of those games where it was a Cap 40 or, you know, with the pick 10, I feel like people almost wouldn't use secondaries in this game. I always felt like I chose more attachments. So let me see if I can test with this a headshot. See if it's a one shot. So this is the greatest gun of all time, and I've been saying it actually wasn't that good. Now, was that guy sitting still? Sure. All right, so we discovered something with the Executioner. Try to hit fire a little bit with this thing. And, you know, as they say way back in the day, switching to your secondary is always, you know, quicker than reloading. So maybe in BO2, instead of having pick 10 and no secondary, I should have had an Executioner and just spam it. I still think this gun is kind of mid. Like, I know there's going to be people saying it's good, that you loved it. I think it's so hard to control, man. I want to kind of put it in D tier, but I'm going to be nice and keep, everything's been like C tier so far. I'm going to go C tier, and I'm going to be happy with that. All right. Call of Duty Ghost time. I have to say something. I got to get it out of my system here, guys. What in the world is up with Call of Duty Ghost maps, man? They are just so bad. I'm sorry. But anyway, you saw the Maverick up front, but we're actually going to be going with the MP 44-3 Gratch. Now, this one's weird for a different reason. This is actually one of the guns that you get as a starter. Oh, look at this. Does it have range? Absolutely not, man. What am I thinking? This is one of the starter pistols you get in the extinction mode. If you ever played the extinction mode, it's not bad. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but the pistol on this game is so good, man. It, like, in extinction. I'm sorry. I got to make sure I clear that up. Okay, what are we doing back here? What are we doing back here with the... This is not the best map for this pistol. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. It didn't matter if this pistol was good. This is not it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try to finish the thought for the 450th time. Extinction. This is the starter pistol in Extinction. And in Extinction, it's actually pretty good. And in multiplayer, it's not very good. Those of you that say Call of Duty Ghost is your favorite Call of Duty, how dare you? Okay? How dare you? I want to try to get like 1 or 2 more kills with the thing. I have to. It's an ego thing at this point. Okay, let's do a little sneaky. Watch this. They'll never see me coming over here. This is how you got to operate with this pistol. This is how you got to operate. Watch this. Gonna be some... I am not getting off. I am not leaving COD Ghost until I get a kill with this thing. Oh, this can't happen. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Somebody's got to be over here. Yes! I'm so sorry about that ending there, guys. It was just a little bit of frustration there. Yeah, this thing sucks. It's an F tier. We can move along. Well, guys, I don't even really know where to start with this one. Besides the fact that we are playing Advanced Warfare. And if you know Advanced Warfare, you know that this is a jetpack Call of Duty. And this, my friends, that I'm using is an M1 Garand. Yeah, the World War II gun is in Advanced Warfare. Now, if that isn't weird, I don't know what is. I am using a single shot gun in Advanced Warfare, and somebody with absolutely cracked movement will probably be able to avoid my shots, especially because the clip, talk about weird, eight shots or 8 bullets in this gun, and it can do damage if somebody's an absolute bot, literally. But if somebody's bouncing around with their jetpack, I don't think you're going to be getting anybody with this thing. So I know why they put this gun in the game. If you guys didn't know, I'll give you a brief history lesson with this as I just get pooped on. Sledgehammer made World War II. COD World War II, Sledgehammer Studios. And when they were teasing their next game, they put guns in from World War II in Advanced Warfare, which was their last game that they developed. So it was actually a cool little Easter egg, but it's definitely weird because it doesn't fit the time period. And it's definitely weird because, I mean, I have a clown face with an M1 Garand. It's getting weird. Okay, guys, we'll keep it pretty simple on this one. The M1 Garand in this game is not awful. And it's also another thing that's weird about it is you can get attachments for this. So like you can put like a laser sight on the M1 Garand. It's a whole thing. I wanted to keep it kind of basic for the initial video, but I have to go D tier. 8 bullets, single shotgun, and jetpacks. That's a very bad combo to get high kills. Well, now we're on to our second jetpack COD, and honestly, there's a lot of weird guns in this game. You can probably take your pick, but I'm going with the Shadow Claw, and I guess the reason I'm going with this is because it shoots like nails. I remember having this gun back in the day, and I actually don't know what's going on. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, if you actually hit your shots, I think it's a one-shot kill. I think. I should be able to shoot these and pick them up. Yes, and we can reload it. So again, there's a bunch of weird stuff in Black Ops 3. It's kind of a trippy game in general, so it's like it's tough to pick something weird in a game that like is supposed to be weird. But actually, it's kind of fun and trolly to use. But the overall like vibe of it is just so weird. I like that you can pick the nails up. I need to go into the description of this gun and find out if it's actually nails. Anybody there? I'm so freaking bad with this thing. I gotta stop. I'm so bad. Okay, Shadow Claw. I think it was nails. It was certainly pathetic performance by me, but again, we're using weird weapons. Do you expect me to get nukes? I mean, I don't get nukes with meta weapons. I believe also this was a supply drop weapon, if I'm correct on that. I am unfortunately going to have to give it a low tier rating here. We're kind of hovering in the C, D, F range for everything. With, again, jetpacks with single shot guns and its nails, and you got to like lead them. It's just, it becomes so difficult with a jetpack COD. I'm going D. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Infinite Warfare, and the gun we're using, I'm going to get right to the chase here because it's going to be tough to explain a little bit. Also, this game's going to be so sweaty, and I'm just not ready for it. This is the NV4. Now, if you did not play this game, the NV4 was one of the most overpowered guns in the game. And so you're probably a little bit confused, like, hey, T, why in the world is this a weird gun? What Call of Duty did in this iteration of the game is they tied the nuke to a gun blueprint. So as you can see, I'm getting kills right there, and it's saying how far I am away from getting a nuke. So instead of just a nuke kill streak that everybody had access to, you had to open up a supply drop, get a weapon variant that had some sort of, I don't even know what you want to call it. You can't even see it on here, but you can see the little purple icon thing. I'll show you back at the main menu after real quickly, but it only can be accessed through this blueprint. Oh my gosh. Luckily, this gun is good, or I would be in the complete crapper right now. That's unbelievable that I got that kill. I can't believe they tied it to a gun blueprint. Actually, I can, because at the time during the streaks or during the supply drops, dude, they were doing some wacky things. By the way, spoiler alert, this gun is it's incredibly good. It's incredibly good. Okay, guys, the way that they did this nuke thing is just such a bad idea. Super weird, but I will say this MV4 is an A tier gun. It's not even close. It's unbelievable. Well, here we are on World War II, and it's probably good we got this map because this is the double barrel shotgun. And as you can see, it's a very, very good gun up close. The minor problem with this thing is the reload animation. If you miss your bullets like I just did, this could be on the levels of like an SMG or an LMG for how long it takes to reload. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Now imagine using this thing. Oh no, you can't give me a hit marker there, man. I'm up close to him. Imagine using this double barrel shotgun. Imagine using this and then having to reload, and it takes that long. Also, we can just talk about it. What's weird about this double barrel in particular is how inconsistent it is. It's not, I mean, I know double barrel shotguns aren't supposed to have the greatest range. And you know what? Sometimes if you do miss your like one shot, you kind of hit him in the leg, you know, sometimes they don't die. And I get that part of it. But then other times like that, I'm 50 miles away from the guy and I get a kill. This map is just absolutely chaotic. I forgot I had 2 bullets. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not spamming the second. So what's weird about this gun, that was the quickest gameplay I've ever seen in my life. That took me 1 minute. How inconsistent this thing is weird to me, and how long the reload animation is. So what would I rate it after playing a game on, I mean, imagine if I wasn't on shipment there. I might have gotten 1 kill. I'm gonna go with F tier. The only reason I got kills is because I was on shipment. Let's be honest. Well, we are in Black Ops 4, and I'm just so excited to do this. Now, I know this video is the dumbest thing in every Call of Duty, and this was very, very dumb, but I never really got to do this back when this game was like the game, and it's used the SOGs as a Kimbo. Now, I don't know whose decision that was, but let me just be straight up honest with you guys. If you did play Black Ops 4, the SOG was the meta SMG. It was the meta in competitive. It was the meta in public match. And there's something called operator mods in this game, which allowed you to make these dual wield. Now, they were the only... Oh my gosh, my aim is atrocious. You know, dual wield never seems to go very well for Call of Duty. If you can think back to a few examples in your head, probably. Anytime we've gotten something dual wield, it's like automatically overpowered. And this is absolutely no different. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's the best SMG in the game. This was something that I didn't get to use a lot back in the day because I didn't play Black Ops 4 a ton. And when I did, I played Blackout. So I just didn't really have a lot of opportunities to use this operator mod. Oh, are they going to let me do it to them? Are they going to let me do a little sneaky? Are they going to let me do a little sneaky inside the housey? Where'd he go? Dude. This thing, I would have never used anything else if I would have gotten this gun. I mean, it's incredible. And again, a reminder, they didn't have any other SMGs that you could do this with. It was only the SOG. Not the smartest decision. As the video says, probably a dumb decision. Let me get one more here. Ah, oh, so clean and good, man. I kind of miss BO4. All right, guys. SOG, best SMG in the game. Then you get another one. 2 SOGs for the price of 1. It's an A tier. I mean, let's just move on. Well, when you think of Modern Warfare 19, what do you think about? You probably think about this dumb thing. Now, we just used a double barrel shotgun in World War II, and it was dumb for a different reason. It was the slowest thing. It was just... Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Listen, this shotgun was dumb for a different reason. And that is because everything about it was just overpowered. The amount of times that I died to this thing when I was trying to just enjoy my day and somebody would have a stun or a claymore and just absolutely smack. I mean, it's just a totally different vibe than that World War II one. Oh my gosh. Guys, you understand, if you put this into a camper's hands, then it's not gonna go well for you. Let me get a good one here. Let me get a real good one. Watch this. Come right here. All right, guys, I never got a good one. But as you can see, this thing is dumb for all the wrong reasons. One of probably the most overpowered guns in Call of Duty history is this shotgun right here, the 7.25. It's a nightmare to play against. It's an A tier weapon. Well, here we are in Cold War, and Cold War is not actually a primary, it's a secondary. And what you're looking at right here is the nail gun. Now, this bad boy got added in one of the season passes. That, you know, this is obviously the games where they just started adding a bunch of stuff. And I find a few things very weird about this gun. Number one, this is a Cold War era game. If we didn't forget. Oh my. And, you know, this was, I mean, obviously this was kind of the time period where Treyarch just was like, we're just going to go crazy and we don't give a crap what's going to go on. You're just going to love it. And it doesn't matter what the era is. We're just tossing this at you. But the funny thing is, when I talk about like weird guns, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad, because the funny thing was the nail gun was actually one of the more fun guns to use in this game. I think just because it was so weird and it was kind of unexpected. And so when we got it, it was like, wow. Now, another weird thing about this is, unfortunately, there's not a lot of ammo in it. I don't know what the thinking was, the thought behind that was. It literally has 15 bullets, and then you can reload one time and you get another 15 bullets. But after that, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna get pooped on. I was hoping I could get a rage hot mic because like when you died to this thing, it was like, holy crap, I'm dying to a nail gun in a Cold War video game. But again, arrow wise, Call of Duty doesn't really care. Black Ops 6 is my #1 example for that. I honestly don't even know what war we're in that game. I have fun with the nail gun. My only issue with the nail gun is how many bullets it has. If it would have had like a 45 round mag, this would have been probably a little bit OP. I still think it's a very, very good secondary. We're rating this on the scales of secondary. I think it's a B tier secondary. I'll take it, man. Now we're on to a underrated multiplayer Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty Vanguard. And yes, this is a World War II shooter. And yes, that's an EM1. Now, if you don't know what an EM1 is, if I can jump up here and go try to fire at somebody, you're gonna find out very quickly that this gun is a little bit weird because from my knowledge, I don't think that this was in World War II. Yeah, the EM1's a laser gun, guys. It's a laser gun. It's a laser gun in World War II. And you know how I said with the nail gun last time, they were kind of testing things to see if they could get even wackier with the next game? Well, they did it again in Vanguard, and I think you'll see a trend. We start to get weirder and weirder every time in these newer Call of Duties because they just stopped caring, man. They did not care what they were putting into these games. It could be a laser gun. And now I will say, Sledgehammer Games, who made this game, there's rumors they wanted to make Advanced Warfare 2, and I think that they put this in the game as like, hey, we told you we wanted to make Advanced Warfare 2 and they wouldn't let us, so we're gonna put a laser gun in this game and you're just gonna enjoy it. And so I gotta be honest with you, I kind of enjoy using it. But like I said, the EM1, the laser gun in this game is so fun to use, and it's freaking cracked, my guy. It is freaking cracked, my guy. Don't let me do this. Oh my. Oh. Okay, guys. I love using this gun. Every time I do it, and if it ever pops up in my videos, I get so excited. I'm gonna put the EM1 in B tier, which is insane for some of you to hear, but I think it's fantastic. Anyway, so here we are on MW2, the new game, and okay, so everybody's firing at me. Surprisingly enough, actually not surprisingly enough, there isn't a lot of dumb weapons in this game. For the most part, everything's pretty solid. And everything is kind of like, it makes sense. It's very modern. They kept it very realistic. So the dumb gun that I'm going with is the one that you see right in front of you, which I just died as soon as I said that. This is the SO14. And it kind of reminds me of the M1 Garand from Advanced Warfare, where it's just not very good. You better hit your shots or you're not getting a single kill with this thing. So again, nothing really too weird about this. There's really nothing too weird about Modern Warfare 2 in general, besides the game itself. So that's why I'm just like, I don't really know what to choose for this option. Oh, that would have been so good. Okay, I gotta realize that the people are spawned right here as soon as and then they're gonna be right behind me. Watch this. 3, 2, 1, and walk out. Yeah. But it's actually not the worst of weapon. If you hit your shots, that is. Try to get one more good one here. Watch this. AC unit up here. Bada bing, bada boom. This guy peeks over here because he hears the shot. Oh, wait, I forgot there's no red dots in this game. Oh, that poor guy just spawned in front of me. He just spawned in front of me, man. I would say it's if you hit your shots, it's solid. But I probably wouldn't use it. So I'm gonna put it in B tier, I think. It's kind of a random thing, but nothing's too weird in this game. Oh, here we are, Modern Warfare 3, and we're switching right to our secondary. And yes, if you were unaware, this game has a bow and arrow in it. So I don't know if this is explosive. I can't remember the last time I used this. I think I bought this, or no, did I unlock it or did I buy it? I can't remember. But if you were ever thinking, wow, this is dumb, I think I'm right there with you. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so it is explosive. And yes, we're in a modern shooter and we're using a bow and arrow like Robin Hood. Most would consider that probably dumb. Oh my gosh. That is insane. This is insane. Now you get a decent amount of bullets. I wonder if you can pick. No way, don't let me do that. No! We have to get out of here. But in a modern setting, kind of like MW2, we just played it. There wasn't a lot of weirdness in it. And I think people are kind of over these weird things, honestly. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you know, I'm not really giving much commentary this time. I'm actually enjoying myself. In terms of dumb, it is definitely dumb to die to a crossbow in Modern Warfare 3. But it doesn't mean it's not fun for the other person to use. So maybe we're learning something. Maybe it is okay to have dumb things in Call of Duty games. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, we're getting one more with this thing, and I want to stick him right in the forehead. Nope, that's not going to do it. Watch this. This will, though. Nope, that won't. Fade away. I kind of feel like Robin Hood right now. Come on, one good one. That's what you get for using double barrel shotguns. Sit down. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. As a secondary crossbow, that was actually kind of fun. Dare I say B tier for this thing? I mean, I'm okay with it. Well, here we are, our final game, Black Ops 6, and here's the gun, guys. The D13 sector. Now, when I think of dumb guns, I think of this one. This is honestly probably one of my top choices. The funny thing was, this gun was actually in Black Ops 3. Okay, hold on a second. How does this thing work? Am I missing? Is this like only working on... Do I have a faulty gun? I have no idea how I just killed that guy and didn't kill the other two people. Now, if I remember correctly about the Black Ops 3 version, it was a like literal pizza gun, and so is this one, but it would shoot like flying saucers. And I'm not seeing flying saucers with this one. I'm actually seeing nothing. Okay, so there's like no, you really don't know if you're hitting the guy or not, which let's start off with that being kind of dumb. Where's my like visual cue of where's the gun firing at? Black Ops 6 obviously was the, oh wow, I actually got a kill there. Black Ops 6 is literally the worst Call of Duty when it comes to keeping the era. On top of this thing is a DLC gun, which, okay, now that made sense. That makes sense. Okay, I'm getting it now. It's got me a little excited. Watch this. Come across. Slide in. Get through. I'm having a rough day because I'm using dumb guns in Call of Duty, all right? No! Okay, I want to try to get one long range one. Let's see. I said this last time and I couldn't do it. Oh, you see it? You see it? Oh, so there's a little bit of a, I feel like there's almost a little bit of a drop off with it. Okay. I don't know if this is the spot to do it. Maybe it's over here. Okay, once I figured it out, I was having a blast. I might put this in B tier. Again, it's a secondary, so it's dumb for sure. Dumb and fun. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the dumbest gun in every Call of Duty. Let me know what you think of my list. If you have any others that kind of jump to your mind, comment them down below. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know as well. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new. Also, if you want to watch another video, you can go click over there right now. See you in the next one.